Folks, it's Nat from Red Fox Property Group, and this week on Nat Chats, I want to talk about Perth's inner north unit market. And the reason I want to speak about that market is because it is in the process of going off. Up till sort of last year, the market recovery was very much being led by houses, and there was definitely a growing gap between house prices and unit prices. Unit prices and apartments were particularly lagging in their recovery. Now, in the last couple of weeks, we have seen a substantial shift, and in fact, it's probably started a couple of months ago. But the last few home opens we've had for units, we've had extraordinary turnouts. We've had over 90 groups of buyers, over 20 offers, and some phenomenal prices compared to what we were getting at the end of last year and even indeed at the start of this year. So there has been a substantial shift in the market, and we're expecting that to continue. In fact, we're getting more inquiry now for units than we are getting for houses. Houses are still strong, but the unit market at the moment seems to be where it's at. Now, why is that happening? Well, I've got three personal theories. The first is that it's because of the scarcity of the rentals and the rental crisis that we're currently facing. People are looking for housing security, so it's driving them to consider buying rather than actually renting. The second thing is that obviously population growth. WA is experiencing a record population growth at the moment, and those people need to live somewhere. So again, there's not a lot around in terms of rentals. People are going into short-term accommodation, and then they're looking to try and buy to get into the market as quickly as possible. And the third thing is affordability. Now, when you're spending $500,000, that doesn't certainly sound affordable. It's relatively affordable compared to other parts of Australia, and certainly compared to houses, particularly in the inner north, and that's the area I'm talking about because that's where we're selling. So we're seeing huge demand in the rental market, or the unit market at the moment. That demand too is being driven by owner-occupiers. There's this misnomer that eastern states investors are coming in and they're taking all of that stock out the market. That's not the case. The overwhelming bulk of the properties that we're selling are going to owner-occupiers. And this is in itself going to be causing its own problem, because a lot of the units that we're taking to market are ex-rental stock, but they're not staying in the rental market. They're coming out of the rental market and being sold to people who are going to live in them. Ironically, if it was an eastern states investor purchasing them, they would stay in the rental market. But when we're taking stuff to market, it's the owner-occupiers that are really driving the demand, and particularly driving that price growth. And I do feel like there is a little bit of, look, we think the market's going to go up by an extra 5 to 10% in the next 6 to 12 months, so we're going to pay that now. So that's seeing us achieve some amazing prices for some of the stock that we're putting onto the market. So if you're looking at buying a unit, particularly here in the inner north, understand that market conditions have changed. If you're looking at unit sale prices in a block that are 3 or 6 months old, they are going to be absolutely out of date. And if you're looking to sell something, ideally to cater to the local market, you want that property to be vacant because buyers want vacant possession. You want it to be tizzied up, and you want it to be staged for sale, because people are buying their own homes. They want it to look great. They want it to be move-in ready, and they're going to be more emotionally driven. If you're looking to sell a unit that is currently tenanted and it's got quite a bit of the lease left to run, then an eastern states buyer might be the better bet. If you want to chat more, please reach out. My number is 0405 812 273. We're always happy to help. Have a great day.